Hey y'all, so today we're going to do a series I like to call Reviews from the Nightstand. Basically, it's going to be a quick look at an item, not super crazy in depth, just an item that maybe doesn't need a 40-minute video, but, warrants taking a look at. Today we're looking at the Keyshaw Leek. This is an assisted opening, basically what I would consider a pocket knife, right? We're just going to take a quick look at it, what I like, what I don't like, and then we're going to move on. So, looking at the knife, I like how it's very clean looking. Basically, it doesn't have like a lot of. One of the things I don't like about knives is when they try and make their scales look super sophisticated, tactical. Obviously, scales having texture is nice because it makes it easy to grab them. But when you go super crazy with like some of the futuristic, weird little cuts and angles and stuff, to me it kind of makes it look gimmicky. So I like that the knife is kind of on the clean side. Basically, the only thing that's not clean about it is you've got the big Keyshaw logo there and there on the pocket clip, but it's their knife. They can brand it how they like. But yeah, just really overall clean in its design, right? The knife blade is clean, just comes to a fine point. No fancy gimmicks, no weird, grooves in it for, blood and stuff. The blood groove that you see on knives where it's like, yeah, it's a pocket knife. The only thing you're going to open with it would be a box, maybe your mail, but just an overall really clean looking design. In fact, that's actually, I guess, the one little thing I have to say about the knife is because there's no texture of any kind on the handle, it can be a little slick, a little on the smooth side. Haven't really had any issues with that. Again, as a pocket knife, you're not really using it for anything super aggressive, so it doesn't really become an issue, but just something I noticed that it is a little slick. And at least for me, having large hands, the handle is a tiny bit on the small side for me. So, if you want something that really fills your hand and you have large hands, maybe not for you, but, it's just a pocket knife. I think it holds in my hands quite now, and it does kind of feel good in the hand. Again, just a little on the small side. So one of the nice things about opening this knife is it's assisted opening, but you have the tab there. You can push on it and it flicks open. It does flick open pretty smooth. Once you start applying pressure to that tab, it actually opens really smoothly, actually scarily quickly it opens. What I mean by the amount of pressure needed to apply. And then you can open it with the thumb notch there, thumb tab right there. You can open it like that. So you have two different options for opening it. Now again, when you open it with a thumb notch, I know you usually, you try and get a little bit of grip on the back of the back of the notch there, and then I usually will try and get it into the back of my hand to open it. Again, being a little bit on the small side, I have a little bit of difficulty there. There, it didn't open quite right. I think that's because I was messing with it. But actually, no, now all of a sudden it's not opening at all. There we go. All right, I think depending upon if you hold on to it, like my thumb was holding on to it, it kind of doesn't open all the way. But if you just let it go, it happens just fine. But yeah, so I did notice that with it being a little bit on the small side, with opening it, sometimes it can be a little, like you have to have it positioned just right. Not that big a deal. Again, it's a pocket knife. And I prefer this method anyway. Now, I was mentioning how quickly it opens. If that's something that worries you, how easily it opens, they do actually include a little safety here that you can slide over, and it locks the knife, making it that it does not open. So that's a nice little feature if you want it. Onto the pocket clip. The pocket clip is actually reversible, which is nice. Some people prefer tip up, tip down. Me, I don't really have a preference. I do like to be able to pull it out of my pocket and open it, so I would probably in the future reverse it back to the other side. But again, not that big a deal. Again, as a pocket knife, the seconds don't really matter when opening that new package from Amazon. So, overall, I think it's a nice little knife. Again, it seems to have held up well. I've played with it and messed with it, and it doesn't seem to really break or anything. It does seem to open real nice. Yeah, just a neat little knife for the pocket. Something that is good, basically to have as a utility knife, something to use. The one thing I will say here is, and this is something I noticed because I have access to two of these today, one of which has this little lanyard on it, which looks nice, and I actually have a bunch of lanyards and stuff on a lot of my knives. But something I noticed happened with this lanyard when I was playing with this knife. So, depending upon how the lanyard is laying, if it's laying just right, it can actually catch the blade. Now, that is not the knife's fault, but that is the fault of, putting a lanyard like that on there. So something I would recommend is if you have an assisted opening blade like this, and worry about that, maybe forgo the lanyard or forgo this particular style of lanyard, just because it can catch the blade, stopping it from opening. But overall, like I said, it's a small little knife. It's a little on the small side for me, but some people like that. Um, has no issues with it. Seems to perform well. Haven't had anything break on either of the two that I've had. Just a neat little pocket knife. So that's what I think about it. Again, quick, short little review on it, and have a good day.